Hi.
Our feet dictate how we see the world. More often than not, always looking up. The scope of monoliths, such as the Squamish Chief, are as grounded as the earth you stand on. But what about a new perspective? A new dimension?
We're used to working kind of more in two dimensions, and when we get into the air, we've got that third dimension that we're dealing with. So, we're not only going left and right, we go left, right, up, and down. So it gets that bit of a different feel for you. Hi, Nicole, how are you?
Good, it's good to see you again.
It's great to see you.
Pilot Colette Morin signs me up with Glacier Air to view the coastal mountain range along the sea to sky corridor in the way Mother Nature's creator did, from the sky, with views as far as your imagination will take you.
Yep, let's go. So we offer our tours starting with a 25-minute Tampos Mountain Range. So if somebody really wants to see something, or they want to go, well, I don't want to go for an hour, I want to go for an hour and a half. Show me everything you can, and then we'll customize something. And we love those. There we go.
There is nothing routine about flying these little Cessnas. As petite as her 5'0" frame, the only 747s in Colette's life come with a palm tree vacation. Growing up with parents who owned and operated a small plane, the bush pilot way of flying has always been the fuel behind her wings.
So it's a 4-passenger airplane. I like the small stuff. I like to fly in and around the mountain peaks, not 30,000 feet above them. So it's a different perspective, it's a different type of flying, and I just like to be closer to the terrain.
The mountains couldn't feel any closer. Passengers like myself are perched eye to eye with these mighty peaks at 7,000 feet.
Colors on this one are incredible.
Yeah, well, this is Mount Cayley. It's pretty spectacular with the really jagged peaks. And the colors that are coming out of it are from the iron and the granite and the rocks. It's very dramatic compared to the snow-covered hills around it.
Mount Cayley's geothermal activity also wraps around the top of Ring Mountain.
There's a cinder cone where it's a volcano that the magma was pushed up and solidified. It didn't erupt and blow up everywhere.
Way off in the distance, you can see some of the runs from Blackcomb.
And then we circled the edge of the Pemberton ice fields. Up here, like a good friend, Glacier Air puts you on a first-name basis with every landscape you meet.
Yes, we do take artisans flying.
There's lots of inspiration up here.
Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of this area inspired Tony Only.
Tony Bianco was one of our country's most illustrious artists, whose contemporary art on Canada draws parallel to the impact of the Group of Seven.
He was a pilot, and he used to fly and he'd land on these glaciers, and he would get out his easel and he would paint pictures and stuff like that.
Thanks to rugged, yet giggling mountain pilots like Colette, you don't have to be a pilot or Ironman to access this multi-dimensional perspective.
We're able to make it accessible to anybody. We've taken passengers anywhere from infants all the way up to people well into their 90s. So we give you a view of it so everybody can enjoy it.
Cozying up with the mountains for a whole new perspective. In Squamish, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for Shaw TV.